Hey everyone, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create some kick-ass banner ads all for free. So what you want to do is come to this website right here, html5maker.com. Again, html5maker.com, and that'll take you to the main page where they provide a list of their features and services, such as cloud services and the ability to create animated ads and whatnot. But what we want to do is just go here to create animation and click on that, and that'll take us to the actual app itself. So once we have the canvas, we want to have the right size, and we'll just work with the 300 by 250 ad. So you could either type it in, or you could go through to the sub menu here and pick one of the many different sizes that they have. And once we have that, that's all you need. We don't need to change anything here. This is all for animated ads, so we'll just leave that alone, and we'll come back here and just add an image. We'll click here, and that'll take us to the depository of free stock photos within the website. And I would suggest that you actually have your own images that you pre-selected. That way you have the very best top-notch images for your ad, and you could pick one of these images if they relate to your niche and whatnot, but I'd rather filter down from many images and select the very best ones and just save them into my own computer before I get started with the app itself. Before we go and upload an image, let me just show you this here. Different categories such as elements, icons, arrows, and so forth. And just for reference, you should keep these in the back of your head so you know what's available. One of the ones that I like to use a lot is this one, actually, the play button. So we might come back to that, but for now, let's just go to upload image. Click on that, and let me choose an image that let me see if it's there. We go. Let's choose let me just choose this image right here so we could get started, work with that. Okay, so in this window, if you like, you could either crop, or you could resize, contrast, or flip the image and whatnot. And let me see if I could just flip the image vertical. No. Okay, there we go. And then we click save, and now we're back to the actual canvas. And from the canvas, what we want to do first is add our main headline. So we do that by clicking here on add text, and you will have to come to this box here and actually add the text. So let me just make something up on the fly right now and add it to our text properties. And once you have your text written in, just click return so you could separate it into two different lines. And what I want to do is I want to center it, I want to bold it, and then I want to get rid of the background opacity. And as you can see, it's not too noticeable, so we're going to have to go to color and bring it back to a red, apply it, and there we go. We have our main headline. And the next thing I want to add is I want to add a call to action. And as you remember, we have this button right here, and I think this one will work just fine for this ad. And I'll just zoom out and make it smaller and center it right here, more or less. And I want to bring the opacity down, let's say to 50, so it's more subtle and it's not too it doesn't stand out too much. All right, so now we have that. Now a lot of websites require you to have your website name and your logo, and I would suggest that you actually read the terms of services within the place that you're advertising, because that might be required. So if that's the case, then I'll just add my website name right at the bottom here. So I'm just trying to zoom out the picture, and remember, this is a 300 by 250 ad, so it's going to be a tiny little ad, so you want to zoom in as much as possible so they'll be able to see the picture clearly. And once we have that, I'll just add text right here, click on that button, and let's just make up a website name. I don't really know what this website is about, but I'll just type in a name for sample sake. Okay, so as you can see, I have the website name, so I'll just bring it down here, and I'll just go to font size, and I'll bring it down to a small font, and again we want to get rid of the background opacity, and then we want to change the color to red so it matches and it stands out. And actually I want to bold it because it's not showing too well. So there we go. And if you need to add a logo, then you would go and add image, and I don't really have a logo, so I'm just going to pick a random one from here. And let me just click the camera one, and I'll zoom out and put it right next to our website domain. And there we go, we have a workable ad now. And the main thing that I wanted to show you is how to publish the ad. So what you need to do is actually come here and click on publish, and then it'll ask you if it's Adobe Flash, which is not. It's not animated, so you have to click on HTML, this button right here. Click on that, and it saves the animation, but it actually, and then click on download. But it actually, what it does, it saves it to the platform itself. And especially if you have an account, a free account allows you to save up to one ad, so you'll be able to save it here. But that doesn't mean that it's saving to your computer. If you want to do that, then you just click on download, and then you click on HTML again, and it, as you can see, it's saving into my computer. And let's see, and here it is. What you'll get is you'll get a zip file, and you'll get a folder. So let me separate that down here so we can look into it. So let me just click into the folder, and as you can see, there's various elements, various items, and what you want to click on is this one right here, the image PNG, and ta-da, there it is. There's the ad. And actually I didn't notice, but I did get some red on the side here, which I could always crop out, I guess. So once I do that, what I like to do is I like to drag it out, separate it somewhere where I could find it, and then just go back and get rid of all the extra stuff that I don't need. I don't need any of this of any of these items. These are the various elements that we worked with. So I'll just go back and get rid of all this stuff right here and throw it to the trash. And now we have our one banner ad right here. So it's that simple. And once you create one, you just keep going, create a batch of them, you put them out, you test them and see which ones perform best, and then you just pick the winners and keep going. So that's it. And again, if you want to check out the site, it's html5maker.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, email me, and we'll carry on from there.